In this video lecture, we're going to talk about why and when you should private label your product. The reason why I think it's important to private label, and private labeling is basically just putting your logo or brand name on your product that allows people to say that it's yours, basically. And the reason is because if we were selling a generic product like this, even though this product is selling very well, it's got 728 reviews, and I believe the sales rank number 9, wow, in sports and outdoors, selling very well, very low sales rank on Amazon, that because you didn't private label your product and put their logo or brand name on the product, Balance Form, and I believe they did it with other products like this balance ball here. You can see that this has a logo on it. It says Balance From is the logo name. So this identifies that this is this product. And the reason why it's so important to do this is because on product listings like this, customers have to sell the exact same product on this listing in order for it to be the same product. So that is basically stealing somebody's brand name if you're trying to sell their product and it has that name Balance From, for example, on their product. But because they didn't, and I'm surprised there's not a number of sellers more than this that are selling this product, it allows other people to come and compete on this product. And for example, just looks like this one person here is piggybacking, is what I call piggybacking on a listing. So Hyena, or whatever this name is selling the same product at a lot higher price, but nevertheless, you could essentially find a product just like this, and and you could sell it on their listing, because there's no differentiating factor that sets them apart or has their brand name. At least if they do have their brand name, it's not displaying on this product. And I'm surprised that it's selling so well, because the image it doesn't even have very many images, even though these images are very high quality. But if they were able to put Balance From on this product, they would eliminate the whole competition, because you are now an owner of a listing. You're not just simply selling another product. And this is what a lot of people do, is they'll just piggyback on listings and they'll say other sellers on Amazon. And what happens is, this is called the buy box, is the add to cart, and it will bounce around between this and the other sellers that are selling it on Amazon. And so you will actually only get a portion of the total sales if you are selling a generic product and not private labeling. So by private labeling your product, you are able to create a new listing on Amazon. And to do this, you do have to purchase a UPC code for your product. It's not very expensive or hard to do at all. So once you have that UPC code and your logo on there, no one else can sell that product unless they put your logo on there. And if they're putting their logo on there, most people aren't going to want to do that, because it can infringe on the branding rights of your brand, and especially if you have a trademark on your product, which was why it's important to get stuff trademarked later on when you're generating more income and a substantial amount of money, is it protects your brand, and nobody can sell that for sure. But when you have that private label, very, 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 very rare will you ever find anybody selling on your listing, because nobody wants to risk the chance of getting sued by a company where they're putting their brand on a product and trying to sell it under their listing. So let's look at an example. Let's go back to Yoga Mat, see if I can find an example for you. Or where is it? We can just go to this ball that we looked at earlier. Let's see, that's surprising. Why are they selling used? Okay, so the only other people that are that are selling this is Amazon itself. So Amazon itself is selling this, and they're getting it from the same person. So it doesn't matter really who makes the sales here, is because Amazon is selling this product themselves through this seller that's on Amazon as well. And Amazon will do that a lot of times if a product is selling very well, or sometimes if you're selling a used product, it'll say warehouse deals as well. If you have some used inventory that's leftover or return product from a customer, and so that's the basic idea, is by creating a private listing or private label, putting our logo on the product, it allows us to have our very own listing that completely eliminates the competition from jumping in on our sales page. Otherwise, if we were trying to sell just a generic product, there would be so many sellers that just jump on the bandwagon and try to sell that product. And a lot of times you'll see over here that there's like 50 other sellers, and you're now competing with the buy box. This is terrible on Amazon because the buy box just rotates between the sellers. On eBay, people can at least click on and buy your listing, and you have a separate listing. But on Amazon, if you're trying to sell under somebody else's listing that's currently on Amazon, the buy box is just rotating, and it's basically like gambling. You don't know when you're going to get the sale. So in order to differentiate yourself, we're creating that own listing and getting a UPC code. I'll show you that real fast. Is that you can go to google.com and just type in UPC barcodes. See if I can find the place where I get mine. I've tried several of these. Barcodes Talk is what I usually go to buy my UPC codes. And if you buy them in bulk, it's a lot cheaper than if you just buy one or two at a time. So if you're looking at several products, it's best that you buy in bulk. You know, I usually buy probably 10 at a time, 25 at a time. And, you know, we're not going to need very many because we're looking to make the most amount of profit off a single product. So we really don't need that many products in order to see a substantial amount of profit. If we were just trying to make quick sales on Amazon, we would need a ton of barcodes to sell a lot of product to meet that same profit. But this is something that you'll need to purchase, and this is where I go to, barcodestalk.com. And let me see if I can give you another example. Let's see. Let's go back to our stretch band that we were looking at. Hygienic TheraBand. So it looks like they have, so they have their brand name on there. Let's see other sellers. So Pro Therapy Supplies. These might be actual other retailers that are selling either used product or trying to resell their products. A lot of times if you're sold in stores, you'll have people trying to resell your product if they can get it at a discount. What I call like retail arbitrage. Some people try to shop at discount stores. If it's sold in stores, they'll get it at a discount and try to sell it on Amazon or online at a profit. And if you're doing this, please stop. It's a terrible business model. I actually tried this several years ago, and it is not a true business. You're running around, and you can make some profit with it. I mean, maybe a few $100s, but you're not going to be able to scale and make thousands of dollars a month consistently because, one, there's different sales that go on, throughout the stores like Walmart and stuff like that throughout the year, and it's terrible because you got to document all your receipts for taxes, and there's just a ton of receipts. This is just so much easier and so much more profit potential. You don't even try that. And that's what these sellers are probably doing over here, is they're buying it at shops or sourcing this product directly from the supplier and selling it on Amazon.